I'm excited to welcome on one of the top prospects in 2023, Amire Robinson. What's going on there, my guy?
I'm chilling. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Well, it was about a year ago the last time you came on, and you're getting ready for your freshman season. How would you say it went down for you?
Well, it was definitely like different from what I was picturing in my head.
Hmm.
Um, I played at the same high school with Coy Thurman. We came out. It was a pretty rough start at the beginning of the season. I'm only like 6'1", 6'2" now, and they had me playing big because our we had three bigs, and all three of them got hurt.
Hmm.
One broke his nose, one broke his not broke, but like tweaked his ankle, and the other one I think he had like heart problems or something like that. So we started off rough, but then towards the end when the bigs came back and bumped me up to like to the 2/3, won more games, did better than what we started.
And I believe you guys lost your first 6 games. Not probably the best start for your freshman
Uh,
career, but what were some of the learning things you were able to learn in those first few games?
definitely to trust your teammates more. We came out, thinking that we had like to do it all and like I try to do like everything by myself and everything. But once you like start to trust your teammates, whether like you like really believe in them or not, you still gotta like trust them. You feel me?
Hmm.
And that helped a lot because once they started scoring, they opened up the court for me and Coy more. And then that kind of took because when the bigs came back and they're scoring, it helped me and Coy open up more and just help the game better, help our game better.
Absolutely. And you walked in the with one of your close friends, probably one of your best friends, and Coy you talked about. You guys have been together for a long time now. I mean, what was it like just being able to play your first year of high school now together as well?
Man, it felt good. Had a pretty big chemistry going on. So me and him felt each other pretty good. It was just weird, because when we play with blue chips, we all felt each other because we've been playing for a long time. But going into like this brand new team and playing against like dudes that are 3, 4 years older than you, just felt different. But we still stuck with each other the whole way. Make sure both of us were good. And we had a pretty. I say it was a pretty decent start to my high school career.
And after that first 6 games, 6 game losing streak, you guys went 9 out of the next 11. What was that kind of win streak like? What was going through your guys' mind? What kind of shifted the team?
It felt good. What shifted was our base came back, brought a lot of energy back to the team.
Hmm.
Um, so the first 6 games, it's basically like those were like the league games, and when they came back, we beat like everybody who beat us. So we finally were at like our max like potential, I'd say. And when the bigs came back, like everybody was playing their spot, everybody was playing their role. We was all clicking. So just going through our head, it was like, man, like we could like really be good if we all lock in together and do what we do.
And so now you have 3 more years remaining of your high school career. What do you kind of want to get done and accomplish the next few years?
Man, I mean, I think everybody who plays basketball in high school, like, biggest goal is to win state.
Mm.
But I don't really know, really, like, biggest goals, like, definitely win state. Just lead my team, just be like the best teammate, win the most games I can, and just finish off strong, get a lot of recruits, just do me. You feel me?
For sure. And I mean, you talked about a little bit earlier, you didn't really want to run the big men at the beginning of the year. That's kind of what you've been running just because you have been tall. You are a great rebounder now with blue chips and stuff like that. And I was trying to transition now to becoming the 1 to 3 kind of range. How do you kind of plan to adjust to that and kind of develop into that in the next couple of years?
One with Coy. I've been working with Coy and our trainer, Guys Court. I've been working with a lot of trainers. Robbie, is Devin Booker's trainer. He lives over there by us. So I've been working a lot with them on my shot. I could always handle the ball, but it's just shooting was so rough for me. So once I started working with them, I started getting a shot. So I'm spreading out more, and it was really different because when I played big with blue chips, I'm playing against other 15-year-olds. I could
Yeah.
body like similar height. But playing big up in high school, I'm playing against bigs that are 18, 19, like 18, 19 years old, like grown men. And it was just very difficult. But like I said earlier, when the other bigs came back and pushed me up, I'm playing against not younger, but like smaller guards. So I can bring them out to the paint, bring them into the paint. And if they put someone bigger on me, I can spread out and go right by them. So that's kind of like the goods and bads of playing that role.
Absolutely. And now, both you and Corey both can be high level recruits. You still have a lot to get done. I can imagine that some big prep school and stuff might be recruiting one of you two or both you guys. Do you guys see yourself both playing together for the next 3 years of high school?
We definitely would want to play with each other like throughout all high school and stuff. But it's just one of those tricky questions, like going down the road, especially with all this Corona stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really know like what's like, even if we are gonna go back to school next year, or if we're even gonna have a season next year. So it's all kind of like tricky right now. But I would love to keep playing with Coy. He's a great teammate, great player too.
And as I said earlier, both you guys are going to be getting a lot of offers in the near future. If you guys have the offers lined up to possibly go to college together as well, is that something you guys would like to do?
Oh man. Um, I'm gonna have to say like it would definitely be cool, going up playing. I would love to play with him in college, but it's one of those things like we're gonna get different offers from different schools, definitely. And like he might like some that is better for him and his family. I might like some that's better for me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely would be cool playing with him in college again, because been playing with each other since the fifth grade. So it definitely would be cool, but it's just whatever is best for both of us when it comes down to that time.
Without doubt. Let's go back to that time. I mean, we know that Blue Chips team. How low do you guys are? You guys are all taking different paths now. I mean, you look at that team. We know Bronny, Mikey took times with you guys. Rayvon took times with you guys. But the core guys of you, Luke, Gabe, Bronny, I mean, so on and so forth, Coy. What's it like seeing all you guys now take your next journey and see how everyone did in the high school years?
Man, it's definitely exciting to see like how everybody grew up from fifth grade, and like it's definitely sad that we broke up. I love playing with them, but like Gabe playing with Indy Heat, Coy playing with Bates up in Cincinnati. It's definitely like cool just to see how we all grew up playing together. I'm definitely when we see them on the court, it's going to be a lot of competition going on there. But I don't want to see them like fail or nothing, none of that. But I definitely would want to like kill them on the court and be happy for their success down the like long road, college wise.
And we obviously don't know what AU is going to look like from here on out, but a lot of the rules obviously set up for EYBO, UAA, Adidas all to be separate because of state issues. But have you guys possibly talked about the idea of wanting to get back together for one tournament someday and play with each other?
I mean, we have like down towards like the end of the season, that Vegas tournament that really doesn't have anything together. But like once again, it's like Corona's just messing a whole bunch of things up, so you don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, that's definitely have been brought up before. I'm not sure. It was never like 100% of it happening or anything, but definitely talked about it. Thought it'd be cool if we all, get back together at the end of the season, something like that.
How do you think that team would look like if you guys did do it? Who would probably be on the team?
That team, it'll probably just be like all the same, core players, me, Gabe, Bronny, Coy, and whoever was on the team that would want to come back, like Rodney, Rayvon, Mookie, Mikey, Ja definitely, and like just whoever who played on the team that's part of the brotherhood that would want to come back. Your brother, anybody who want to come back,
Absolutely. And speaking about AAU, you are now going to run with Indiana Elite. Is there another tournament this upcoming week? I think you said. How excited are you to keep playing again?
Man, when I heard that we had a tournament, my heart started racing, bro. To get back on that court, it meant like everything. But like it was one of those things that was definitely going to be like a different tournament, like not playing with the blue chips, not having big crowds, not having like secret entrances, walking in, walking out. It definitely was like a different thing. Like I felt like a normal AAU player again. So, but yeah, I was definitely excited once everything started back up.
And you've had, like everyone else, 3, 4, 5 months of basically just sitting at home. What were some of the things you really keyed in on, worked on during that time?
Man, I did straight push-ups. I have a little pull-up bar up in my – been hitting that like crazy. I have a weight bar in my garage. I was just continuous dribbling. So I was doing all I can really to stay in shape. I had a treadmill. I was trying to do like 1 mile to 2 miles a day. So I was just trying to stay in shape, because some people took this quarantine as, a break, like to where they just don't do anything. So I try to stay like above everybody else and keep going, keep working.
Without doubt. And you have had basketball run your family. Your dad also played at Indiana. Just what's it like having basketball, and what's it been like growing up with basketball? It's pretty much in your blood and your family.
Man, it's I liked it because I like basketball, but my parents never have, forced me to say like play basketball, like do this, do that. Like they always gave me like an option. And when I picked basketball, they were 100% for it and was like supporting me all the way through it. And it's been nice, been really nice because my dad has a lot of basketball in him, so taught me all he knows down here in Indiana. Indiana's right now looking at me. So it'd be cool, just following his footsteps to go play at Indiana and just do what he did.
Would potentially, when the offer does come in at some point, I can imagine it will, would just being able to carry on your dad's legacy, would that have any kind of impact on your recruitment someday?
Man, if or when I get the offer from Indiana to play in the same uniforms he did, not like the same ones, but just put that Indiana uniform on and play and represent him, it'll be like amazing. Just to carry on the tradition, I guess.
So let's talk a little bit more about your recruiting process. How's it looking for you right now?
It's looking good. It's looking real good, actually. Not too much to say about it. I just got to keep building on it, I guess, if that makes sense.
Another big thing everyone's kind of waiting for was colleges usually wait for the AU to start seriously getting going to offer all the fresh incoming guys going to sophomore year. When you start out there and playing more and more, what do you think colleges are kind of waiting for you to do? Like, what do you think you need to prove to them to start pulling a lot of offers?
Well, really, colleges are saying like how we're gonna grow. Like, especially for our age, is you could be really good right now, and then next thing you know, in 2 years you're a junior. It's like, where is he at? That's why you get most of your offers when you're a junior to see like if you are still what you were like 2-3 years ago. And obviously, I had ankle issues 2 years ago. I broke both my ankles during the season, so they probably want to see how I stay healthy, see if I can stay healthy and keep doing what I'm doing. But I just talked to Indiana a week or two ago, and they said if I keep staying on the same path, they're just going to keep in touch with me and see how it goes.
That's big time, man. There's one play I want to touch up on from this past year. Corey had a nice dish to you. You had the poster dunk. What was that play like?
Man, so that's when our team was really clicking towards the end of the season. And that was our first playoff game. So we were hyped. We was up. I want to say we had at least like a 15-0 run at the beginning of the game. Corey came down and threw me the ball. I don't know where it came from. I took one dribble, went up, dunked it. It's going crazy. I did end up getting a T from that, but we was all going crazy because that school has been bad at basketball for a while, and all the stands was packed, and they was just going crazy because our team was doing good. We was winning in the playoffs. Just came down, dunked on a dude, so it had everybody going crazy.
And so, let's say you and Corey do stay together at Copley for the next 3 years. What do you guys think you guys are able to accomplish and get done, both individually and as a team, over the next 3 years?
Oh man, if we stay together, is no telling what we can accomplish. Definitely will have a better record than last year. We have a super healthy team. It's just no telling what me and him could do together going on in the future.
That's big time, man. My last thing before I let you go is, I can imagine you want to build a legacy for yourself. So, but before you end up moving away from the game of basketball someday down the road, what do you want that legacy to be for both what you accomplished on the court and off of it?
Man, I just want them to know, like, when they hear the word Amire, I want, like, everybody in Copley, everybody in, like, Akron, Ohio, to know, like, who I was, if that makes sense. Like, not as a basketball player, but, like, as a person, too, knowing that, like, someone that could be accountable for stuff. I just finished this year with, like, a 4.0 GPA, to know that that I'm doing the same work in the classroom that I am on the court, and just know that that I could be a good kid and a good hooper and good in the class all at the same time, and I just had that reputation.
Absolutely. And that's one thing I do actually want to touch up on. You talk about your 4.0 GPA, talk about how you value academics. Who kind of established that in you? Who established the want for education in you?
Definitely my dad. He always makes me put academics before basketball, cause when I was younger, always used to have problems with school. Like I never wanted to do the work. I wouldn't study for the test. But as I came into high school, he told me like, if you want to go to college, like you have to do the grades. Like the grades come first before any hooping. So like if I had homework and my friends would text me like, let's go hoop, he'd be like, nah, you gotta stay home and do your homework first. So I missed like a whole bunch of hooping time because I had to stay home and do homework. So it's definitely my dad who's pushing the academics on me. And my mom too does a lot of it, but my dad pushes me like super hard for academics.
That's awesome, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on, my guy. I can't wait to see what God's got next for you, man.
Appreciate it.
Of course, man. You know you're always welcome on, bro. God bless.
God bless you too. Have a good one.
You too, bro.